guys. So today I thought I would do a healing ceremony. And I want to do a healing ceremony for those of you who suffer from chronic pain. I feel like there's a lot of people in the world today who have a lot of painful conditions, whether it be fibromyalgia or, I had a lot of cancer patients that I used to take care of that have chronic pain, or maybe, from accidents, car accidents, that can cause a lot of chronic pain. And not only is it debilitating for its physical effects on us, but there's also a lot of emotional components that go with it. So I thought it would be really beneficial to do something to sort of help, help support people energetically and emotionally and spiritually. When we're struggling with something like chronic pain, we can really feel really down on ourselves, and it can be really difficult to sort of keep mentally healthy. We're already struggling with our physical health, and our mental health can really take a toll at that time as well. So, I want to, the intention of this healing ceremony is to sort of help you release whatever emotional burdens are sort of, accompanying this this pain condition for you. And yeah, just to support you in that way. So for those of you that are joining me for the first time today, my name is Cassie Mendez, and I'm a shamanic healer and owner of the Spirit Within. And yeah, so this ceremony, you don't have to have any type of background or knowledge or anything about shamanic journeying. I'll be holding space for you and facilitating the healing, and all you really need to do is just sit there and be open and willing to receive. That's it. I'd recommend if you find maybe a quiet space where you can be uninterrupted. A lot of times laying down with your eyes closed, or I enjoy having the lights dim. That can be helpful just to help you relax into it. The whole journey itself will probably take about, give or take, 10 minutes. And yeah, I'll open space, and when I'm done, I will let you know that the ceremony's all done, and that's it. I'll also put a timestamp down below, so if you ever want to return to this journey without having to hear the intro, you'll be able to just click that and go straight into the journey. So one thing I want to mention about shamanic journeying is, even though, I'm recording this at one moment in time, it doesn't matter when you watch this video and when you do the healing ceremony, it'll be just as effective, because the space holding for shamanic journeying is essentially outside of time, right? And our energy is timeless, so it's gonna be equally effective no matter when you listen to this. And likewise, you can come back to this ceremony anytime you like, and the guides will bring through whatever healing is right for you in whatever moment that you do the ceremony. Another thing that I'll mention too is sometimes headphones can help enhance the journey experience. So if you do have headphones, they're not necessary, but they do help the sound quality come through a little bit better, and it might just help you relax into it a little bit easier. But like I said, they're absolutely not going to affect the benefit of the ceremony, whether you have headphones or not. And sometimes when we're doing a shamanic journey, or a guided shamanic journey, sometimes we might get images in our mind, or we might have sensations in our body, or we might have emotions that want to come up. And I encourage you, if you start having any emotions come up, just allow them to be released. Just release them with love and gratitude and thanks, and just invite them up, because usually that just means that there's some things within us that we've had stored away for a little while that want to be let go of, right? This is about release and letting go of any of that energetic baggage that is no longer serving us. And, that's going to help us on our healing path. And I think that's it. So we'll go ahead and get started. And yeah, like I mentioned, I'll put a timestamp here, so that way if you want to return to this ceremony, then you can. I'll put it down in the description below. And we're going to start this space together by just taking some deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. And that's just going to allow us to sort of sink into our body and release any tension that may be lingering. We're going to connect in with our spirit guide team now and know that they're here with us, supporting us and keeping us safe for the duration of this healing ceremony. And our intention today is to provide whatever healing is right for every individual in this very moment as they're listening to it, to help them with their chronic pain, ease the emotional burden, and provide release for whatever emotions want to be released at this time. And any energetic heaviness that is ready to be let go of, we will release that during this ceremony as well. We hold everyone, both now and through all space and time, whether you're listening to it at the day it's posted or in the future. Everybody is held equally and safely at any point in which they listen to this journey. The space is now open. We give thanks to our spirit guide team today for this healing ceremony, for everyone that joined us, both now and in the future. The space is now closed, but blessings continue to flow.